Hi, it's Morgan. Welcome back to my channel. It's a new year. Let's get ready. Hi, hello there. You may notice I'm not in my usual setup today. I am actually not in Berlin anymore. I am currently coming to you from Los Angeles, California. No, I haven't moved here, but I am here for a while. So I thought let's take the opportunity to catch up and do some makeup. Maybe should have checked my hair before I started filming. Okay, I'm gonna go shave, put in some contact lenses and glue down my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and before we get started, please excuse the sound quality here. I'm actually recording in the kitchen of the little place I'm staying here in Silver Lake in Los Angeles, so it's a little echoey. So since I've been away from Berlin now a little while and some things have happened, I thought it might be interesting to catch up and just update you on what's going on with me. So it was always my and my partner's intention to come to California this year. It just all happened a bit quicker than we expected. So actually his mother was in hospital and she wasn't doing very well, and so we flew to Atlanta, Georgia, where she lives, very spontaneously on 24th of December 2021. And then unfortunately on the 25th she died. But that meant we were able to stick around and help out with the arrangements for everything after that. And then we flew out to Los Angeles at the beginning of January to enjoy the winter here instead of the hateful winter in Berlin. So I was meant to do a drag show on New Year's Eve in Berlin, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that, so it was cancelled. But I'm very pleased that I brought my drag stuff here with me to Los Angeles so that I would have the opportunity to do some drag while I'm here. And this is actually the first time I'm getting in drag since I left Berlin, and it feels honestly really good to do because it's been too long. We're going for a little chunky brow today, I see. Okay. Well, I thought, oh, it might be great to perform here in Los Angeles while I'm here, and I did actually get some contacts. To be honest, with the corona situation as it is now in January 2022, I'm not really encouraged to go to drag shows, even as an audience member. To be honest, I haven't even eaten in a restaurant because it doesn't really feel that safe here. But then that's exactly why I started doing YouTube videos back in 2020, so I'm very grateful to have this. Thanks for watching. If you're not, by the way, please subscribe. So how about you? What's new? What are your New Year's resolutions? Me personally, I don't really fuck with New Year's resolutions. I often like to try and set goals, and I usually do that around the beginning of the year. I don't know, this year, however, I haven't done that yet. I don't know, with everything being so last minute and us traveling to the US so suddenly, I kind of got turned around. So I don't know. One thing though is definitely more drag. That goes without saying, I guess. Okay, time to do some eyeshadow. I'm feeling a bit flirty today. Let's do a blue eye, why not? If you can't tell by now, by the way, I'm getting ready to do a horoscope video as Lorraine. I do have a distinct kind of makeup that I do for Lorraine. It's more, I guess you could call it natural. Otherwise, when I'm in drag, I like to do a big, huge black eyeliner with a floating crease and lots of color above it. So yeah, while at the end of last year I wasn't really sure what I was going to be doing with my YouTube channel, if I was going to be continuing with my horoscope videos, I am going to do one this month at least. Beyond that, I promise nothing. I guess stick around and find out, because I also don't know what's going on. If you have suggestions or requests though, the kind of videos you'd like to see me do, especially while I'm here in California, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. So like I mentioned, one of the main reasons to come to California at this time was to escape the Berlin winter, which is pretty harsh. And I feel pretty satisfied with that, to be honest. I mean, it's like 20 degrees every day here. Celsius, of course. I cannot get with this Fahrenheit nonsense. So that's pretty glorious, and actually it's something that I'm kind of used to do in my previous life as a travel writer. I used to leave Berlin for a couple of months in the winter to go somewhere warmer, because why not? It's been an interesting challenge doing it now with drag, because I also want to be able to continue doing that wherever I go. Of course, that requires a lot more luggage, which I was not really prepared for. But I made it work, and ultimately LA is the, I guess, the capital of modern drag. So if there's anything that I'm lacking, I can surely find it here. And like I said, I would have really loved to go to some drag shows here and actually even perform myself, but you know, with the dreaded O word, it just doesn't feel safe right now. I mean, hopefully, maybe next month the situation will change and then I will be able to do that, but yeah, for now I'm just gonna be content with sitting in the kitchen of the Airbnb that I'm staying in, talking to you. I must say I'm struggling a bit with the skin today, with the foundation, and I think this is because my skin is a bit too dry and I don't have enough primer. Because we traveled so last minute, I had to pack all my stuff very quickly. Basically, we bought the tickets to our flight at 6 p.m. one evening and we were at the airport at midday the next day. So I had time in between to pack and, you know, sleep and all that stuff. But if there's one thing that the United States is known for, it is shopping. And I'm actually looking forward to going shopping for some new products to use in my drag routine. So if you also have any recommendations for vegan makeup products, please let me know below. I actually will probably make a video of me going shopping for and using the products that I find here. Because I don't know, that sounds fun. I think that sounds fun. I'm a cool mum. Is that highlight? Let's just move on. Contouring. Along with the sound that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that's a bit echoey in here, let's address the other elephant in the room, the lighting. Clearly I don't have my usual lighting set up. I'm actually using the beautiful California daylight and a tiny little ring light that I bought at the 99-cent store. Okay, let's be honest, this is not the best makeup I've ever done, but I am working in unusual circumstances, so I don't know, let's contour this nose and then move on so I can forget this experience. This might actually be worse than my natural nose shape. No, I do not accept this nose. I would like to return it. Can I speak to the manager, please? Ooh, I might have saved it. Oh, yes. Throwing a little white worm down the middle of my face. Yeah, sure. You know what I said about this makeup being subtle and natural compared to my usual drag makeup? I guess we can forget that. But whatever, this is a nose. I believe that this is a nose, right? Yeah, okay. Let's move on. Alright, so I went off camera and powdered and now I'm baking, because who knows if this is even highlighted. Some of the other things that I've enjoyed about California so far, other than the weather, are definitely the food. Lots of great fresh fruits and vegetables that are just tastier than they are in Europe. Like avocados, mangoes, that kind of thing. And I always had this impression that in the US, people were very friendly, but it was very fake. To be honest, I don't really care if it's fake because they are friendly and it's just nice interacting with people like in a store, in a shop, compared to Germany, where you just feel like you're an inconvenience. And if we're talking about specifically LA, the architecture is actually something that I find really interesting, especially in this neighborhood where I'm staying in Silver Lake. It's a lot of very different architecture. Like there are not two houses that look the same, and that's quite refreshing, I don't know, from a European perspective, where often in cities you have rows and rows of houses or apartments that kind of all look identical. And before coming here, I definitely had the impression or the preconception that in the US cities are really ugly and homogenous. And maybe a lot of them are, but that can be true anywhere in the world. And much of LA is very flat, but it's also surrounded by lots of hills, so you can go up and get really interesting views. I was just the other day at the Getty Center, this famous art museum on top of a mountain basically, and in one direction you could see the ocean and the other way you could see the downtown and all the hills and the city. It was actually really beautiful. I was quite impressed. I guess being the snobbish European that I am, I thought it would be really ugly here. And don't get me wrong, there certainly are ugly areas, like anywhere. Though this cheek is not one of them. Oh, look at that. Yes. Alright, we're getting pretty close and... Sorry, that's the fridge. Like I said, I'm in the kitchen. Glamour, expensive, rich. And if you have recommendations for like, I don't know, touristy things to do here in Los Angeles or in California in general, because I might take a side trip from LA, please let me know down in the comments. I have had the privilege of traveling to many places in the world, but this is my first time in California, or in fact anywhere in the western part of North America. I'm gonna try lining my lips with a liquid lipstick because why not give myself another challenge? And this is one of the other differences between my natural Lorraine makeup and my regular drag makeup. The lips are much smaller. This colour is so nice and easy to use because it truly is a nude lipstick on me. It blends in perfectly with my natural lip colour. And in case you're wondering what it was, it's the Generation Matte Liquid Lipstick from Catrice in shade The Metalist. No one cares. Alright, so I think I'm gonna pop on a lash, a wig, and a look, and I'll be right back with the final result. Oh, I'm back. It's Lorraine. Hi, how you doing? Hello. So here we are. This is the finished look. I mean, honestly, this is actually just a shirt that I would wear on an everyday basis, out of drag as well, because I don't have that many options with me. Like I said, having to pack less than 24 hours before leaving wasn't ideal. But here we are. We did it. Hooray. So yes, I'm going to be away from Berlin for a couple of months. I'm going to be in LA mostly, but not entirely. And I'm looking forward to exploring and meeting new people and trying new things as long as the situation permits. And once I'm back in Berlin, I'm very much looking forward to doing live shows again because honestly, that's the only thing that's given me structure over the last few months. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, it's totally free, very easy, and it helps encourage me to continue making more and more videos for you. So please subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment, maybe share it with someone who would find it interesting, educational, entertaining, or inspirational. And you can also follow me over on Instagram at MorganWoodCallisto, MorganWoodCallisto. That's where I'll mostly be posting about my adventures here in California. You can keep up with what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.